You know, a lot of times I'm using digital SLRs for my videos on High Desert Tactical. Sometimes these things are a pain in the butt to use. You gotta focus them, you gotta figure out the lighting's working, and it just looks like crap. One of the things I have that I don't use enough is my GoPro Hero 4. One of the biggest downfalls with the GoPro is that they have terrible audio. Even with the skeleton frame that leaves it completely open, the microphones sound hollow, they pick up all kinds of wind noise, and it just sounds like garbage. So the lacking of that just makes the video on the GoPro look worse, even though it looks great because video on GoPros looks good. So you wonder how I actually get good audio, especially going from that to this, is that I use a GoPro microphone adapter. It's one of the adapters that probably everybody that owns a GoPro knows that it exists, but I think there's a lot more possibilities with it that people kind of fail to realize, especially with using multiple mics with it, or multiply different microphones. You can use all kinds of microphones. That's what I'm trying to say. A really great thing about a microphone adapter for your GoPro is that you can use a wireless lavalier system for it. That way you can be as far as you want from the camera, well, at least as far as the lavalier will transmit, but it still have great audio and still see what's going on without too much distraction or lack thereof hearing. One of the best microphone investments that you can do is get yourself a wireless lav, especially if you're doing videos where it's just you talking, but you want a good, clear audio content to help improve the quality of the video, not alone visually, but audibly. And that's why I got myself the Sennheiser G3 wireless lavs. These are a great microphone system, and they can also use multiple different microphones. So if you're ever in the case where you have to interact with multiple people, but you can't use a personal lav for that purpose, so you get yourself a reporter microphone like this and use a compatible transmitter that goes with the G3 system. It sounds great, looks good, and you can have professional content, unlike me. There are going to be times when you got to interact with more than one person, and that can be kind of a pain in the butt when you're using a reporter microphone. You can't hand it back and forth and deal with the microphone noise and stuff like that. And with the microphone adapter for the GoPro, you can use any kind of microphone, like a shotgun mic, which I'm using right now. And that way you can interact with up to 4 people or more or whatever, just depending on how the sound is around, and it sounds pretty good. Right, guys? Whatever. You're an idiot. I know a lot of you are familiar with the GoPro, and honestly, how do you attach all that crap to a GoPro? It's just a little box with a plastic case or some fancy little holder bob. There's really no way to hold things to keep them all nice and neat. You have to deal with cords and crap and trying to duct tape or Velcro mic transmitters and stuff, and it's a huge pain in the butt. You know, one of the greatest things about the GoPro is that they make tons of accessories for it, but sometimes there isn't an accessory that gets the job done, or job that you need done there's no accessory for. So you make your own, which is super common in the GoPro community. What I did, I wanted to be able to make a microphone transmitter or microphone be mounted with my GoPro and be solid and transportable so I can use it in a single person use. And that was one of the biggest things, is I film a lot by myself, so I don't need crap flopping around and have to figure out where it's gonna sit and what I'm gonna do with it. So I need a bracket. I need some kind of mount that'll hold my GoPro and all the crap that needs to go with it. So this is what I came up with. I got myself a V-bracket off of Amazon.com for about 10 bucks and some stock aluminum, and that's about it, and some hardware, some screws. And so I screwed them all together and made this bracket. And you can see that the GoPro is extended out on this piece of aluminum, probably 10 or 11 inches. And the reason why I did that is so when I'm actually using the shotgun microphone, I can have the microphone pointing in the direction of where the camera's facing, but not be in the view of the camera, because obviously with that big old fisheye or wannabe fisheye of the GoPro, it gets in the way. But I also want to be able to mount a light and keep it kind of functional, and maybe I can use the camera at night. So that's kind of what I came up with, is this really unique thing. So now I can do a lot of filming with my GoPro and still do it by myself and alone, because I don't have anybody to help me on most of my videos. Well, that's it for this video, you guys. I just wanted to show you what goes on behind the scenes with High Desert Tactical. I know it wasn't really a gun-related video, but I think it's best to show you guys what I do that makes my videos what they are, and I try to improve the quality of my content that I can, as best as I can. And I think it's good that I share this stuff with you guys, especially if you guys are YouTubers as well, and maybe it'll help better your videos along the way. So when you're using a GoPro, don't forget that not only they have great video, The audio on them is not so great, but there's lots of ways to improve the audio by using multiple different sources, and there's also other ways to do it cheaply, but I just wanted to show you how I do it with the stuff that I got and how it may work, and it may help you in the future. Other than that, I'm out of here. You guys take care, be safe, and I will catch you later. I appreciate you taking the time and watching my video. If you're interested, I have many others on my channel, and if you'd like to, hit that subscribe button to keep track on what's going on with High Desert Tactical. Also hit a like or a dislike and let me know how I'm doing, and I'm also available on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+.